Hey guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Welcome back to my channel. I know I'm a little disheveled. I had a sneezing fit, guys, so there's an allergy going on here. And then I was dry coughing. Anyway, guys, thank you. Thank you so much for participating in Jen's birthday live. And those of you that got plaques, I will get them out in the mail to you. I thank you so much that we can continue onward. And like I said, we don't have to get Jen the bench this year. It could be for her 50th birthday. It could be 6 months from now. I'm going to continue fundraising. In the meantime, guys, we raised well over $300, and I haven't even checked one of the accounts yet, to be honest with you. Guys, thank you so much for that. Thank you so much for that. I feel like I celebrated her, and you guys honestly helped me, so thank you for that. Guys, I don't know what's going on with my channel, but I got a lot of subscribers in the last 36 hours. Not even in the last 24 hours, I'd have to say. So I don't know what's up with that, but I'd have to say thank you so much for that as well. I'm almost at 10,000. I am this close from 10,000, guys. Thank you so much. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Guys, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, here I am. What do you think of this charmer? Isn't he a cutie? Guys, I'm not into face tattoos, but here's the thing. I'm not going to judge somebody on face tattoos because I honestly like Post Malone, who, by the way, Jen liked. She liked that song Sunflower from, I think it was Spider-Man, was it? Anyway, guys, this guy's got swastikas. A swastika on his head. Like, that's just hate. That just tells us what your heart's made of, you know? This guy don't have no heart anyway. You know why? Because he was just convicted of double homicide, double murder, first degree murder of two women. Two women. No feeling, this guy. So I watched some of the trial. I watched a lot of the trial. And there's a lot of things that I want to talk about. So I am going to dig into this. There was an interview that I saw with him while he was incarcerated, saying that he didn't do anything, and the excuses that he made for why he didn't do it and where he was. And I can't wait to rip that interview apart because he's just stupid. But here's the thing, guys. When he went into jail, he didn't have any face tattoos. He had neck tattoo, but no face tattoos. They don't allow tattooing in jail. You know that, right? Because those are needles that are going into you. And they're taking ink from pens and stuff. So you guys know that, right? So, and they make these tattoo guns. I've actually seen them. So I've seen one. So it's pretty crude the way that they hook up those machines. But every day this guy goes into court, he's got more and more face tattoos. How does that happen? He's supposedly in isolation. So who is not doing their job at the jail that every time he basically comes into court, his tattoos are darker? Who is not finding the thing that he's using to make the tattoos? The crude piece of equipment. Who is not finding that so that he keeps getting more permanent tattoos in jail? That's a question for me, because we would have been on that where I worked. I know that they would have shook that block, or they would have shook that cell. They'd have found that. Or they'd just find him doing it. Like, he's got to be spending time doing it. Why are they missing that? That's a big question to me. I just want to know, because if he has something like that, then he has something that could hurt somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because there's needles going into you with that. So, guys, I don't know about this guy, Wade Wilson, but let me tell you something. Here's what I do know about him. So he was adopted. He's 30 years old. He was adopted. His dad is 46 years old. So his dad was about 15. His dad was about 15 years old when he found out that he was going to be a dad. His dad found out that he was going to be a dad when he was about 15, 16 years old. And Wade's biological mom was 13 or 14 years old when she gave birth. And Wade was adopted by somebody that his biological mom's family knew from a church. So Wade was adopted by them. In the meantime, I don't know what kind of life he had. I didn't see any of his adoptive parents talk on stand or say anything about him. What I do know about Wade Wilson is that he unalived people in brutal ways and then admitted it to a bunch of people because he said it made him feel good. So this is Florida again. This is really messed up. Just messed up. In Cape Coral, Florida, which is really nice. I know somebody that used to live there, and it's by the Naples or the Fort Myers area, I should say. It's by the Fort Myers area. So Wade Wilson, 30, faces a possible death penalty, which we're going to find out on Monday if he's going to get the death penalty. His lawyer asked for a delay in that. He was definitely found guilty on all the charges. Wade Wilson definitely found guilty on all the charges. 8 out of the 12 jurors are the only ones that have to say that they want him to get the capital punishment, that they want him to be unalived. And there's a new law in Florida that not all 12 jurors need to agree on that, but 8 of them do. So, and I think that that's possible. I think that it's quite possible that 8 people, if not all 12, will say, yes, I don't think this guy should be breathing the oxygen that we breathe. So, Wade Wilson, 30, faces a possible death penalty. A jury convicted him on June 12th of first degree of Christine Melton, 35, Diane Ruiz, 43, the grand theft of Milton's car, battery on Melissa Montanez, 41, was his girlfriend. And so he assaulted her. Burglary of a dwelling belonging to Kent Amlon, and Fanny Amlon. Petty theft from Kent and Fanny. So they found him in these people's homes. So he just happened to, these people whose home he broke into, where they found him, thankfully these people weren't home. They left that morning to go on holiday. And this guy broke into their home, and he was trying to run away from what he did. And, you know, what he did was the night before, he was at a bar. He hooked up with a woman. And then her, right? It made him feel powerful. What must be lacking in your life that you need to feel that? Like, what? I just don't understand that. And then he takes her car. He sees a woman walking to work. He stops, asks her for directions. Supposedly she gets in the car because he says, oh, let me just take you to work. He unalives her. He thinks he's completely unalived her. He goes to get her out of the car, and he realizes, oh my gosh, she's breathing, so that's not okay with me. And then he goes over her with the car over and over again. And his dad, his biological dad, because he told his dad this, she looked like spaghetti. With no remorse, no nothing. This guy's already been picked up 20 times. As already 20 times he's been picked up for things. So he's got a lengthy criminal record. Why is he out? Why do we let people out that are dangerous so that they can go one step further and just unalive 2 people in, I don't know, 12 hours apart maybe, if even? Like, what does it take to take the criminals, keep them in the fucking jails? Because this is bullshit. We see it over and over and over and over again. This guy had some violent and at least potential violent acts. 20 different charges. And he's walking the streets, la-di-da. You know, it's not just Florida that shit happens in. I don't know what it's going to take to make criminals feel like, oh shit, if I get caught, I'm going to get more than a trip to a courtroom and sent home. Right? Is that crazy or what? That woman, Ruiz, she was a mother of 2. She had 2 kids. Come on. Christine Melton, that was somebody's daughter. Somebody's granddaughter. I just don't understand the lack of respect for life, the sacredness of life that isn't sacred to people. I can't figure that out. So guys, we're going to check on this case again on Monday and make sure that he did get the dead man walking. We're going to make sure he gets that, because I'm really hoping he does. I can't imagine him not getting it. Guys, we're going to see what other face tattoos he comes in on with Monday, that he comes in with on Monday. And I am going to do that interview and tear it apart because he's just stupid. And, you know, guys, I have absolutely no problem with, here's what I'm going to have a problem with. I'm going to have a problem that he's going to get the capital punishment, and he's going to sit and maybe go to college, and we're going to pay for it. Taxpayers' money is going to pay for it. Florida, get your wallets out. You do know that Ted Bundy was on unalivement row for how many years? Can you guess? I'll put the comment there. And he did. He went to college. Some of that was on my dime. Guys, this is Issues with Toddy One Skip. I am Toddy One Skip. Thank you again for everything. Please like, subscribe, and share. We so appreciate you. Guys, be better today than you were yesterday. Not half as good as you'll be tomorrow. Thanks, guys.